Kyle Kuzma is somebody that is unpredictable. I'm passionate about a lot of things in life, whether that's my love for basketball, my dogs, family, so many different things, so many different interests. Like, let's talk about fashion. I think the biggest thing about Paris is their culture. It's the way people carry themselves, the way people dress. It's very classy. That's how I perceive myself. It's a perfect match.
Wow, wow, wow. Paris is beautiful.
You see all the old buildings that they have and the old architecture, and they take care of their things, and they know the value of things.
Everything you see is just like out of fairy tale.
There's so much life out here, and why not do everything? I'm alive. So day one's been pretty hectic. Come from Germany, had my whole business out there, working out there with Puma. And then took a flight out here, got here, came straight to this fitting for Ami. I'm a little exhausted right now, running on fumes. Yeah, we in Paris, baby. We in Paris.
What about with that, the sweater? Cream. I ain't tripping on that. I'll be all right.
Kuz's first time in Paris, bro. It's like, what's crazy is my first time bringing a client to Paris for Fashion Week. I think one of the first conversations we had, he was like, yo, I really want to take my style to the next level, and I really want to, build with somebody like that. It's a trip and a blessing, honestly, like to be able to bring everything full circle.
You bring it with these two? Yeah.
Do you have anything other than black shoes?
We wanted something classy and elegant. We have a nice little surprise for tomorrow, trench coat vibes, might have some sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best thing. Yeah.
You're gonna go full chic French mode. Well, with Kuz, we actually we challenge each other, bro. We're both really connoisseurs of fashion, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be the greatest in this, for real, and we don't really make his mark in the fashion space, so that's one thing that we both want for ourselves, I want to create an icon.
I think it really started as a kid. I've always liked to dress nice, look good. If I'm looking at Allen Iverson, LeBron's, just Shaq's, the Kobe's, they all dress nice. And as a young kid, that's who I wanted to be, so. My childhood, growing up, we used to move every single year, right? So we lived somewhere, then we kind of live paycheck to paycheck, and going to different schools, meeting new people, all those type of things, I had to get accustomed to early in my life. We had about 6, 7 fits, some South Pole, some Fat Farm, and that's about it, because I couldn't afford nothing else. But I did a good job back then, having to learn how to mix and match and make things work for multiple pieces. So all that has helped me now. I never wanted to be a kid that just fit in with the crowd or did things that the crowd did. I kind of always wanted to beat my own drum. And going to college, getting a little bit more money, that was a great time in my life. Shopping, whether it was at the H&M's or the Zara's back then. I remember when I first got my first financial aid check in college, what I do, go straight to the store, and buy clothes. Because, coming from nothing, coming from Flint, Michigan, that's kind of a thing you want to enjoy a little bit. I've always had a taste for fashion and clothes, and just your first impression is your best impression. So it's kind of always been in my life.
Day 2, we in the gym. Got a few shows lined up, but had to get a workout in. Threw up a little bit, got a sweat in. About to go lift now. So right now we're headed to Cabernet Rooftop for my Puma event. Talking about this shoe right here, the TRC Blaze, which I'm the face of. Really exciting for this project. A lot of things are symmetrical, a lot of things are in the form of a triangle. Here we go.
Me and Puma have such a great relationship and partnership, and they believe in me and my visions, and really excited to work with me and vice versa.
So basically my job at Puma is to develop basketball in France, including activation, marketing. When you talk about fashion, you think about Kuzma. You think about the walking during the NBA, about the style, about all the clothes he's wearing, the crazy clothes.
They do an excellent job of whatever we need, whatever idea we have, let's make it come to life.
That's a special gift from Puma France and me.
Ooh. These are crazy.
We need to find a name together.
Yeah, we gotta find a name for this
Yeah.
one. I can't wait to wear these this season. Oh my goodness.
Me too. Me too.
These are amazing.
I'll be happy. No,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
I mean, this is our newest product, TRC Blaze. It's personally for me, it's probably the best shoe. And I say this about every shoe that really comes out. Like every year, the shoes get better.
Sheesh! The view is nuts. It's like you don't really realize how damn big it is. My goodness. To finally be in Europe is fire.
When you see the Eiffel Tower, it's like, bam, I'm here, I'm in France.
Kuzma is the guy when you talk about fashion at Puma, and having him in Paris during the Fashion Week, one of the best events in terms of fashion, like this is the perfect fit.
The vibe is just so classy and elegant. Like, look at these buildings. They said this building was here for 400 years. Insane.
Our goal and who I am, I'm a global brand, so we're just starting that with Puma, and it's limitless.
We just had a little Puma event going over my shoe right here, and did some interviews, and now it's time for fashion. Now it's time for the fun stuff.
Paris for a fashion designer is like your NBA finals, right? It's one of the most important things happening that year, and we had been in lockdown for over a year. So this was really the return to Paris. So the energy was really strong and people were really excited.
Mike Amiri, that's like my brother. That's somebody that I look up to because his story and the way he started from the bottom in the garage and built this master empire of fashion.
Kyle's been a good friend of mine for many years, and I met him a while ago, came down and hung out, and I built like a basketball court within the design studio, shot around a little bit and talked about hoops and talked about fashion. What I loved about him was his genuine curiosity and his love for fashion. It's been really great to have that authentic friendship with him.
I'm so chill, I'm not even like tripping.
Mary's was crazy because it wasn't ground, it was a carpet, and the carpet said Amiri all across it, just like it did on the clothes. Amiri, his attention to detail, is very meticulous, and he understands what looks good to the naked eye, what you may not see.
When you get it right and you see the reaction on people's faces, there's just something really rewarding. When I came out, I really couldn't hide how happy I was and really grateful for getting to do something that I love so much.
Ami show, here we go, baby. About to shut it down. You fashion killers. Look at the castle. Sick. I don't even think it's a castle, but it looks like one.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
That cathedral at Ami show was insane. The drop of the city, the old big steps, thousands of people. I could never even imagine that. That was like picture proof. Those pictures that we took, that's iconic. That's going on the wall for sure.
So we just finished Ami. What a beautiful venue, beautiful crowd. Man, this is great. phenomenal.
I know I can play basketball at a high level. I've shown it, I've done it. It's all about your mental at this point. Just believing that you're one of the best players, believing that you're one of the strongest players, and going out there and doing it.
And my focus is just get better. I'm not nowhere close to where I need to be. And this is what's gonna take me there. Man, my draft night was amazing. So we had like 80 people in this little ass house, 27 pick, and it just went crazy. Everybody went crazy. You know, hugged my mom, did the whole 9. And then I had to go to the bathroom, started crying in the bathroom. I came into the league like, this is a fairy tale. Like, I picked up the phone, Magic Johnson called me.
I think just winning a championship made me just a professional. Having that championship and sitting there thinking about your journey and everything it led up to get you to that point, you understand where you need to go.
It's funny, I've always had this mentality. All my OGs, my vets, I gotta get better at shooting, I gotta get better at this, I gotta get better at everything. Year 6, I'm still doing it.
Rondo's one that comes to mind. Obviously Bron, you know, those guys, that's what they do. They don't sleep. I do all these other things, fashion, art, whatever, but I always keep the main thing the main thing. And at the end of the day, it's all about basketball. First time in Paris, super sick. The architecture out here, the fashion, it's just classy, it's style, it's elegant. Everything about Paris I love.
I love cigars. Girl, I got a lot of old friends. Like all my friends are like in their 50s. So I'm an old soul at heart. Just soothing and relaxing. You know, hand look cool in your hand, right?
I can say my name and, you know, it's like, comment ça va? You know, how you doing? Somebody says something back, I'm just gonna say, et toi, and then I'm gonna say, that's all I know.
This is like perfect. It's so
Yeah, we're gonna wear this at some point in time.
You just never know what you're gonna get from Kuz. And I think that's what I love, is keeping people on their toes. If that's the MO, then that's I'm super glad with that.
This is Emily.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. It's very nice and you.
Pleasure. Thank you. I appreciate it. That looks great, right? I love trying out clothes. It's my favorite thing in the world. We're good. Good supers in that. Puma sponsor, baby. Don't work, don't stop. Woo! This one.
This was a big moment in Paris just because that's kind of the fashion mecca. Anytime there's fashion weeks, Paris is the best one. And to be out there, meet all these designers that I already know, but also ones that I don't know. Me and Jay, we got mutual friends down in Miami, so organically we just connected, and you know, he's a good dude. Man, meeting Russ for the first time, connected with him, another dope dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Beats. We'll start the bidding this at $10,000. Do I have $10,000? Where's $10,000? Welcome back to the audience. $10,000
The Kid Super Show was unbelievable. Colin did a phenomenal job, and he did something different than anybody. He tied art and fashion together. That's really never been done. Colin, that was amazing.
I'm just throwing dollar bills, so thank you very much.
I feel like everybody cares about what we're wearing, what we're doing at all times. So it only makes sense to look good and presentable. And for me, I love fashion. So, you know, that's my way to express myself.
Fashion and basketball go so hand in hand, especially because like I saw this tweet, Kuz is the modern day Dennis Rodman of fashion and for the league. And you know, like before him was Russ, and you know, even Magic got fits off AI. Like the game needs a disruptor. Every generation needs a disruptor, and I think Kuz is that disruptor.
Honestly, I never really thought about being an icon or anything. I just like to wear clothes that make me feel good. Childhood dreams, it's all about expressing yourself, you know, through clothing, art, and storytelling. Putting concepts to real life things into clothing is the art within it. That's just the biggest thing about it. I'm able to put my thoughts that are rambling in my head onto a piece of paper, onto the table, and we can make them come to life.
Following his own brand and him starting Childhood Dreams, even just the name shows his authentic perspective. Growing up in Flint, Michigan, and what that means to someone who wants to have a voice within fashion.
For us, the sky's the limit. We can touch anything, we can get into anything.
Kuz being probably the most multi-dimensional player in the league when it comes to everything off the court. He's not filling in anybody's shoes but his own. So he's just, you know, he's actually like designing those shoes, literally and figuratively.
I know I'll be fly for a long time, and I'll be hooping for a long time. Deion Sanders said, look good, feel good, play good, then they pay good. So that's the biggest thing. Like, it makes me feel happy and confident. Then that trickles down to everything in my life. So if I get on the basketball court, it's lit.
Past couple of years, playing off ball, that's what I did. You know, playing with Ron, playing with AD, Rondo, these great players, they got the ball in their hands. So trying to fit in, doing what I got to do. But being in DC, you know, it's kind of allowed me to be myself, but like show other parts of my game. This is like France, not Paris. I haven't seen a house in 3 days since we've been here until we got to this place. Damn, hour and a half drive. It's crazy. That's the key to professional sports. Like, the strongest man survives. So push that weight. Day 4. Yeah, so we just got a workout in. I try to take a little quick nap if I can. Got Casablanca show. It's a new brand. I think it's been around for maybe a couple years. It's up and coming. It's getting a lot more traction, especially in the fashion world and street culture. So it should be a dope show.
Crazy, we wear the same size. Well, I just wear bigger clothes. I wear bigger clothes, so everything ends up fitting.
Me and Torino, we just mesh because we both see the art within the fashion. We like to wear things because it's dope and other people aren't on that wave.
If he walks in the tunnel feeling like $1 million, looking with a 10K fit on, you know what I'm saying? You never have to worry about your outfits and you're confident in your stuff. Like, that just adds to the mix. So you can run this, put that open, you know? And then if you really wanted to, I don't know, you throw a bucket on top with it, you know what I'm saying? Real Casa board.
Casa was sick. It could have been kind of dangerous, you know, having horses there and a lot of music. That was pretty interesting, but it turned out great.
The week don't stop for nobody, man. You just gotta be on your toes.
The insanity of Fashion Week is just nonstop. You know, I probably got 3 hours of sleep every single day, you know, between fitting shows, working out, going out. Like, it's just bam, 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 bam. Millions of people around chasing you. It's definitely a race.
That's an end of Fashion Week. We're done.
Paris was an unbelievable time, obviously naturally for Fashion Week, but just being there, being a tourist, my first time in Paris, seeing the Louvre, going to all these nice cafes, restaurants, croissant rolls, it was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I believe this whole generation is about multifaceted creatives. Everybody does something. You don't just do one thing. Kuz being literally that, being a creative, you never know what'll inspire you from what medium.
For me, if this is art, and then you have fashion, then you have architect, then you have film, then you have basketball, that's art too, right? But those are all sub things to this. That's what Paris is, that's what we did, going into these cathedrals and theaters and seeing so much history on the walls, and these buildings, they spoke to you. Really phenomenal. Like, it's just art within everything.
The thing about Kyle that's really special is his courage and his ability to remove judgment of others from his own decisions and his own opinions. And I think that's something everybody can learn from.
When you love something, you're going to give it your 100%. And when you can give 100% to something, good things are always going to happen. I'm in the moment with everything. I don't believe in thinking about the next thing. When I have these things right here that propel me to unparalleled heights.